Hey guys, Personal Defense, and I'm coming to you on December 31st, 2012, the day before the new year. And this isn't the type of normal video that I usually do, but I figured that I would make a video for my subscribers who don't subscribe to any sort of social media, because this is how I found out about this. But yeah, if you don't have like a Facebook page where you subscribe to any pro-gun Facebook pages, and by pro-gun I mean Glock or Bravo Concealment or something like that, or if you don't have a Twitter and you don't subscribe to anything like that, you probably haven't heard the details about this gun ban that they're going to try and impose on January 3rd. The point of me making this video is to inform you on it and to urge you to contact your representatives or whoever you can contact. Call, write, email, and tell them that you will not stand for what is trying to be imposed. Also, I usually film with my iPhone, and I usually process and export and all that crap on my MacBook Pro, so it's strictly an Apple shop. You might think I was a liberal, but I'm using Windows Movie Maker today, and also I'm using my Logitech HD webcam, so hopefully this is as good as quality as my other videos, or better. So if you haven't heard by now, Senator Feinstein is going to try and impose another assault weapons ban, and she's the actual original author of the Assault Weapon and Large Ammunition Magazine ban of 1994 to 2004. She has said that at her first day of Congress, January 3rd, she will introduce a bill which will pale her old ban by comparison. Apparently she's been working on this bill for over a year, her and her staff. And according to her website, she made a posting on December 27th, and the draft of the bill was obtained by this website that I'm looking at right now, nraila.org. The new ban, among other things, would adopt new definitions of what an assault weapon actually is, and it would require current owners of firearms to register them with the federal government under the National Firearms Act, and require forfeiture of these firearms upon the death of their current owner to the government. One of the things, some of these things in this bill aren't very surprising, but here I'm just going to point out some highlights that are kind of shocking. One of the things is she wants to reduce from 2 to 1 the number of permitted external features on assault weapons. And what she's talking about there is, I think they define them as military features. For example, a pistol grip, collapsing stock, threaded barrel. Those things are considered military features, and under the previous ban you could have 2 features on your rifle, I believe. So you could have a pistol grip and a collapsing stock but no threaded barrel, etc. Well, she wants to take that from 2 to 1. She's also added a whole new list of what she defines, I don't know if I should say she. She's added a whole new list of what is defined as an assault weapon. Included in those are M1 carbines, which probably most of your grandfathers shot and fought with in World War II. And if you've seen a .30 caliber M1 carbine, that round is not very impressive at all. I don't know if I would define that as an assault weapon. The Ruger Mini 14, yeah, and most or all models of the SKS. Now keep in mind, the SKS in its factory form has a 10-round fixed magazine. Remember that. Also, any semi-automatic centerfire or rimfire rifle that has a fixed magazine with the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds. That's an assault rifle. Ruger 1022, assault rifle. Now remember, before we said she included the SKS, which has a fixed 10-round magazine. Well, apparently, even though it can't accept more than 10 rounds, it's an assault rifle. Also, any semi-automatic centerfire or rimfire rifle that has an overall length of less than 30 inches, and any semi-automatic handgun with a fixed magazine that has the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds, and any semi-automatic handgun that has a threaded barrel. That means your Glock 19, your Glock 17, Glock 22, Glock 23, Glock 34, Glock 35, all the Smith & Wesson M&P pistols, what else? Everything is now an assault weapon by her definition. Now, if you own these weapons currently, you can keep them as long as you pay a $200 tax per firearm, and you'd be required to submit photographs and fingerprints to the ATF, and you'd be required to tell the ATF where you're going to keep those firearms. Also, if you would like to travel out of state, you need to notify the ATF and get their permission to travel out of state with whatever firearm you want to take. Under the previous bill, you were able to sell the grandfathered weapons, and you were able to pass them down to your children or heirs or whatever. Now, under her new bill, assault weapons will remain with their current owners until their deaths, and at that point, they will be forfeited to the government. That's the one that really gets to me. As I mentioned earlier, can you imagine, your grandfather or your father's grandfather, fighting in some war with his M1 carbine that he handed down to your grandfather, that got handed down to your father, who's now dead, and got handed down to you. Now, when you die, that weapon would be confiscated by the government. It's absurd. I haven't even talked about the magazines yet, which obviously any high-capacity magazine is going to get banned. And I hate that word, high capacity. To me, this is my Glock 22 magazine, holds 15 rounds. This is what they consider a high-capacity magazine. I consider this a factory magazine. This is what the gun was designed for. The pistol was designed to have a 15-round magazine in it. Now, you've all seen those big extended 30-round, or I guess in the they're 33 rounds for 9mm, and then the 40 caliber they're 31 round. I don't know. I'd consider that an extended magazine because it's extended from the factory form, and this has no problem fitting into the pistol. It doesn't stick out any further than any other normal magazine would. It's not an extended or high capacity magazine. It's what the pistol was designed for. Here's another bad boy, the 30-round AR-15 magazine. These are going to be banned. No matter what happens with this, I think these are going to be gone for sure. Let's talk about the Ruger 1022. Under her new bill, is now an assault rifle, and I think here's why. This is a 25-round 22 magazine. I'm going to do a ton of assaulting with this thing. What else do I have here? Oh, I have this gnarly guy for my SKS, which is now an assault rifle, whether or not it has the 10-round magazine. This is probably going to be gone as well. So let's just go over what's an assault weapon after this ban that she puts in. And I think that this ban might be, or this what she's going to propose might be too strict, and it might just get thrown out. But something's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get off on this one. Anyway, let's talk about what's an assault weapon. What do we have here? We have the most common 22 caliber rifle there is, the Ruger 1022. no threaded barrel, no pistol grip, no collapsible stock. However, this accepts magazines that are over 10 rounds. Assault rifle. We got here, oh, this is the SKS. No threaded barrel, no pistol grip, no collapsing stock. Assault rifle. This one, though, I've converted, which is not very hard to accept a high capacity magazine. But anyway, if I would have had the 10 round magazine on that, it does not have any of those military features. It shouldn't be an assault rifle, but according to her and her new bill, it's definitely an assault rifle, and there's no getting around it. Here we go. Here's the evil one. Collapsible stock, pistol grip, threaded barrel. Can you say it with me? Assault rifle. But in this bill, she doesn't talk about assault rifles. She talks about assault weapons. So let's look at what else is an assault weapon. Generation 2, Glock 22. These are all empty. Let's see. Well, it's got a pistol grip, and oh, you know what it is? The magazine holds more than 10 rounds. Assault weapon. Okay. Well, maybe it's that generation. Here's a Gen 3 with some pink on it. Here we go again. Another pistol grip. Oh yeah. The magazine. 15 rounds. Assault weapon. How about this one? Here we go. This is an M&P 45 compact. Okay, we might have a shot here because this magazine only holds 8. So is this an assault weapon? Well, yeah, because it has the ability to accept a magazine that's over 8 rounds. I think they make 10 round magazines, which is still legal, and they make 14 round magazines. So because there's a 14 rounder out there, this is assault weapon. What else we got here? Smith & Wesson Model 15. Oh, never mind. I got carried away calling this stuff assault weapons. It's so easy to do. So go to the it's nraila.org. Also, if you just Google Feinstein gun ban, you can find it's like the second or third entry in there. You can read about it for yourself. January 3rd, she's going to introduce it, and we need to fight this as much as we can. If you value your freedoms and rights as an American, you need to do as much as you can to fight and but fight and let your representatives, mayor, governor, everybody, let them all know this will not be this is not a good thing. And this, I believe, if something like this goes through, this is only the beginning. People want more and more government. Here you go, folks. This is the more and more government that you wanted. So if you, like I said, if you value your freedoms, if you value your right to go out as a law-abiding, good person, good citizen, and enjoy shooting these weapons for sport or hunting or whatever, please take action now. Thanks for watching.